You'd never say it out loud. Not in the gym. Not with your friends. Maybe not even with your doctor. But the question lingers. Quiet and constant. Am I enough? 90% of men, especially after 60, quietly worry about the same thing, penis size. And here's the shocking part. Most of them are absolutely normal. This isn't just about curiosity or ego. It's about something deeper. Something most men never talk about but feel every single day. What if the real issue isn't physical at all? What if size anxiety starts in the brain, not the body? And what if changing one simple thought could change your hormones, your performance, and even how young you feel? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the one mental shift proven to help men heal the hidden damage that comparison and body image can cause. Let's talk about why this matters. The silent obsession with size does more than dent confidence. It messes with your hormones. It adds stress. It can even affect prostate health. You see, when a man silently questions his masculinity, every single day the body reacts. Stress chemicals go up. Testosterone levels go down. It's like your body hears you doubt yourself and starts acting like something's wrong. Lower sex drive, weaker erections, faster aging. And if you're thinking, this sounds like emotional fluff, be careful. Stress-related health problems in men over 60 are real and rising fast. The more a man obsesses over being less than, the more his biology follows. We're not just talking about insecurity. We're talking about an internal loop that wears down your mental, emotional, and physical strength slowly, silently. Now, what if one small, daily shift could change all that? Not a pill, not a device, not another supplement, just a change in focus. There's one mental practice simple enough to do in 30 seconds a day that's been scientifically shown to boost testosterone, reduce anxiety, and even improve a man's satisfaction with his body. And I'll walk you through how to use it. But first, we need to understand why this even happens. Because here's the truth. Your brain, it lies to you. Studies show that men, especially older men, consistently misjudge themselves. In 2016, researchers at UCLA asked men to estimate how they compare to others in terms of size. Over 60% said they believed they were below average. That's mathematically impossible. By definition, most people are average. So what are we comparing ourselves to? Media, portrayals, unrealistic images. And guys' comparison is powerful. It doesn't just mess with your self-esteem. It shifts your body chemistry. The moment your brain perceives a threat, even a silent, internal one stress goes up. That means cortisol. And cortisol is testosterone's enemy. When cortisol rises, testosterone drops. That one hormone drop affects everything: erections, energy, muscle, focus. You feel smaller. Not just down there, but everywhere. And here's another layer: men in their 60s and beyond often talk about size differently. They're not worried about looking good in a locker room anymore. They're worried about decline, about control, about what aging is taking away. So when something feels less, especially something tied to masculinity, it becomes a symbol. It's not about inches. It's about identity. But here's the breakthrough. That identity, you can reclaim it. Because science shows your brain isn't fixed. It adapts. And the fastest way to shift how your body operates is to shift what your mind focuses on. Researchers at Harvard studied a group of men who practiced just 2 minutes a day of focused body gratitude, specific, daily self-acknowledgement. What happened? Testosterone increased, performance improved, mood lifted, all from a simple shift in what they paid attention to. It wasn't magic. It was brain training, because what you focus on grows. And what you fixate on with fear or shame shrinks, even your hormones. And here's something powerful. A Mayo Clinic meta-study analyzed dozens of ED cases in men over 60. Nearly half had no physical cause. 0. The culprit? Mental patterns. Stress, fear of not measuring up, low belief in self-worth. Here's what makes that fascinating: when men in the study practiced affirming, body-positive self-talk daily, their performance improved, even without medication. Now let me show you what this looks like in real life. Tom is 67. He came into a clinic feeling defeated. Even though two doctors told him everything about his body was normal, he felt ashamed. He slowly stopped being intimate with his wife. He said, "It's not working like it used to. I must be broken." The clinic didn't give him pills. They asked him to start a simple daily journal. One sentence each morning, appreciating something about his body, anything. 3 weeks later, he reported stronger performance, more desire, and most importantly, more confidence. Not because he changed his body, because he changed his beliefs. It's not just one guy either. A men's clinic in the UK ran a study with hundreds of patients, all concerned about size, stamina, or drive. They didn't give them testosterone shots. They asked them to join conversation circles focused on body neutrality. No shame, no bragging, just real men talking honestly. 71% of them reported improved libido and mood despite zero physical treatment. Why? Because when the mind stops attacking the body starts working with the mind again. Remember, the brain leads the body, not the other way around. Most of the damage starts with the story in your head. And the good news? You can rewrite it. That's what we're going to talk about next. Because the shift isn't hard. It's free. You don't need gear or therapy appointments. You just need one sentence, spoken before the world starts telling you who you're not. And I'll show you how that one line each morning can help reset your hormones, your confidence, and your performance, even in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. No gimmicks, just your own brain finally working for you. Let's rewire the story and let your body catch up. Here's how it works. As soon as you wake up, before your feet hit the floor, before the phone, the news, or your to-do list starts rolling, and you say one thing, one sentence, something simple, truthful, and specific to your body. Not a cheesy affirmation, not a fake compliment, just something real. Something like, "I'm grateful that my body got me through another night." Or, "My arms still have strength in them." Or even, "I choose to respect this body today even as it changes." That's it. 30 seconds or less. No journal required. No deep breathing. No new habit tracker. Just a clear message from your brain to your body: I still see value here. Because remember, the body listens. And when it senses recognition, not judgment, something shifts. This isn't about tricking yourself. It's about breaking the old loop, the one that says not enough over and over again. You're replacing it with attention, with dignity. And that, like researchers at Stanford found, may actually reduce cortisol and support better hormonal balance in men over 60. One sentence sounds small, but small things done daily shift identity. And when identity changes, behavior follows. You start carrying yourself with less tension. You stop scanning the mirror with criticism. You feel more in sync, more confident, more in control. Not instantly, but gradually, your body reflects the respect you give it. That's where performance begins to come back. Because now the nervous system isn't on defense. It feels supported, protected, safe. And that's the environment your hormones need to thrive. If you've ever tried a supplement that didn't work, if you followed workout plans with zero change in drive, this could be why. Because nothing works when your body thinks it's under attack, even from your own thoughts. But when the mind becomes an ally, everything starts firing again. This shift was tested in a Dutch study back in 2019. They measured how daily body acknowledgement affected cortisol levels in aging men. The guys who practiced it, on average, they saw a 23% drop in daily cortisol. That's not minor. That's the difference between constant fatigue and feeling ready again. Feeling like the guy you were. Or maybe the man you're becoming now, wiser, sharper, still alive in every sense. And listen, if this sounds too good to be true, that's okay. Skepticism is healthy. But here's a question. What do you have to lose by trying? 30 seconds. That's it. No pills. No pressure. Just a sentence. Every day. About a body you've traveled in for 6 or 7 decades. Maybe it's earned a little respect. You might feel silly doing it at first. Most men do. Especially if you've spent years tearing yourself down. But pretend for a moment, what if that voice in your head could turn into your strongest coach? What if it could finally stop working against you and start working for you? You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to feel it right away. You just have to show up. Every day. Start with this. This body's been through a lot, and it still shows up. Say it when you shave, when you pour your coffee, when you tie your shears. If you keep doing it, something quiet starts to happen. You stop waiting to feel enough. You start living like you are. That changes your presence, your effectiveness, your drive, your partnerships. Does this magically fix every issue? Of course not, but it gives your biology a fighting chance. Because your nervous system can't heal in a war zone, especially not when the war is internal. And this is where real health begins. Not with measurements or meds, but with how you treat yourself when no one's watching. Now tomorrow, we're going to go one step deeper. We'll talk about the 4 words men accidentally use every day that are quietly draining their testosterone. Words most guys say without thinking, but that signal the brain something's wrong, even when it isn't. Once you spot them, you can stop them. And when you do, you may notice energy coming back, drive reopening, confidence rising from the inside out. So don't miss that. But right now, give yourself this one sentence. Say it now, not later, not tomorrow. Now, because the most important voice your body hears is yours. And the story you tell today, it shapes how you perform tomorrow. If this meant something to you, if it made you stop and think, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Send it to a man you care about. And make sure you're subscribed. Because what I'm going to show you in the next video can close the loop and help you stop sabotaging your own hormones without even realizing it. One thought, one word, one shift at a time. This is how we reclaim our strength. And we're just getting started.